Hi Taurus, welcome to your bonus love reading. That's right, I forgot I was doing there for a moment. So I'm going to go in with a bonus love reading for you, okay? So we're going to be focusing on the person that is on your mind first, and then we're going to be going in with a singles reading, and then an all signs, okay? So the all signs at the end will be like, how the other signs are feeling about you from Aries right through to Pisces, okay? So let's have a little bit of fun. Let's see what's going on with the person on your mind, okay? So first card is going to be you, Taurus. Thanks for being here, by the way. Appreciate it. Thank you and welcome. I'm Rachel, and welcome to Moonlit Channel Tarot here. Cross watchers are also welcome for Taurus. Take what resonate, leave what doesn't. First, the energy of the reading, if it makes sense to do that for both of you, cross watchers or Taurus yourself, okay? So yeah, we're going to be pulling a card, you, and then them, and then we're just going to take it from there. So this could be somebody that is a past person, they usually are, or somebody that you're in no contact with, like past person, yeah, that kind of thing. So I used to do like, let's focus on the person on your mind. Let's do the past person. And it was always the same thing. It's like literally the same energy was coming up. So now I just like focus on the person on your mind. Excuse me. And I spend a lot of time with that, So, I mean, go ahead and sort of like speed up the reading if you want. I do that too. I do that with like literally everyone. I haven't got the time and the patience to watch everything, from like just normal speed or whatever. So, okay, so let's go in with your card first. Okay, so let's see, okay, first card, Taurus. First card that comes out is Taurus. Second card, Strength, okay. Second card is them. I said second card, not two bloody cards. I thought I meant two cards. Sorry, Spirit. Give me one card for them. There we go. Give me one card for the person that is on Taurus's mind. There we go. Oh, they're afraid. Alright, so let's just see who they are. Who are you focused on? So you're coming out as Strength here. Let's just focus on this person's energy here. Let's focus on your person, the Eight of Swords. Somebody that was maybe afraid. Okay, so let's see what sign they are. If you can get a sign. We've got King of Pentacles here. Could be an earth sign you're dealing with. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Tell me more about this person. Tell me more about the person they're focused on. So they could have fire in their chart. They could have earth in their chart. Okay, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. They could have air in their chart as well. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Okay, so let's just see more about this person. We've got the Knight of Swords. Okay, so the situation. I feel like the situation is with this person. There's something about like a passionate new beginning here. I don't know if this was just a sex-based connection. I feel like this person could have been somebody that was like really focused on their money here with the King of Pentacles. But I feel like this person reached out to you. There was a lot of attraction here, but when it came to anything else with the Eight of Swords, I feel like they're afraid. Your person could have lived at a distance here. Okay, they could have lived at a distance. Could have been something about travel here. Okay, so tell me more about this person, the situation. Give me one more card for the situation, please. How else will Taurus know who this is? Well, this is somebody, I don't know if they had family, or you may have even had family with this person. But there's like a lot of emotions here, like Ten of Cups. Emotions, perhaps even marriage, family. Okay, well, this is somebody that may have moved slowly, okay? May have sort of like taken their time to commit. But I feel like there's a lot of emotions invested in this. Okay, so let's just see how does Taurus think about them. Okay, you feel like this person was maybe guarded, afraid to come forward. Tell me more about what Taurus thought of this person. What did Taurus think about this person? You think this person may have been like stalking you online, keeping tabs on you. Okay, so initially it's like you feel like they're afraid to come towards you, but they were watching you from behind the scenes. Tell me more. This is somebody that I feel like they may have been some kind of third party involvement, okay, but what I'm getting is you think this person wants to reconnect with you. They want to fix this because they're watching you. Yeah, you feel like they want to come in with some kind of reciprocity here. Let's just go with some oracle and see, like, how else will Taurus know who this person is? We will be rolling the dice as well, getting the signs, the sun signs that they might be. Okay, how else will Taurus know who this person is? Okay, so how else will they know who this person is, please? How else will they know who this person is? Who this? Divine intervention, time for reflection. I don't know if you live with this person. Maybe there's a sense of like you and them kind of having some kind of time for reflection, like having a period of separation. You may have lived with this person, or like I said, or been married. Tell me more about how they will know who this is. The one with low self-esteem. They may have had self-esteem issues. They may have seen you as somebody that maybe makes more money than them. There's a soulmate connection here. So there's definitely a soulmate connection between you and this person. That's probably why they're on your mind. Romantic feelings, bliss and happiness. There was a time when you guys were happy. They're thinking of reaching out, okay? This is someone that is thinking of reaching out. For the most part right now, they're just watching, okay? So, how do you feel about them? Let's see. How does Taurus feel about this person that's on their mind? How does Taurus feel about them? How do they feel about this person? Tell me how Taurus feels about this person, the one on their mind. Well, if you didn't have some kind of commitment with this person, you felt like this was the one. You may have felt like they made a lot of money, they were very stable. So there's a sense that you wanted commitment with this person. Tell me more about how Taurus feels about them. Tell me more about how Taurus feels about this person, please, Spirit. Well, you feel like they're now left out in the cold. It could be somebody that... Look, we've gone from sort of like riches to rags here, you know. There's a sense of like, you know, having it all and then like feeling, I don't know, maybe you feel like this person left you out in the cold. Could be not speaking right now. Tell me more. You may be feeling kind of depressed over this person. Tell me more about how Taurus feels. Okay, there's a sense of feeling like, I don't know, like you feel like you've lost what you had with them, the stability, what you had with this person. It could be that you may feel like this person is overly concerned with money as well. You may feel like this person is quite materialistic with the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. I feel like you're dealing with another earth sign here, a lot of you. I'm just having a little cheeky glass of red. What else do we want to know? Let's just see how else you feel about them. Let's just get some more. You feel like this person may have cut this off, being cold and distant, emotionally unavailable. How else do you feel? Or maybe you feel like you just cut this off, or you have no emotions for them anymore. Yeah, you feel like this is over, like this is a, you know, a lovely connection that came to an end. Oh look, yeah, look, Six of Cups. This is a soulmate connection. I feel like for the most part both of you are missing each other and thinking about one another. There could be an age gap between you as well, is what I'm getting. I feel like they want to come in with communication. Now there's something about this Ten of Swords, it's like this ending that you just, neither of you saw coming in. Very unexpected. It's like the swords are in the back, so you just don't see this coming. There's a sense of wanting a new beginning here, something hopeful, an apology. Yeah, I feel like both of you may want to take a leap, excuse me, towards the other one. Whenever I hiccup, and then again it could be because I've had a sip of wine, but usually when I hiccup it's like confirmation. How else does Taurus feel about the person on their mind? How else does Taurus think and feel about this person? Oh, come here, damn it. Okay, I feel like that's enough. Alright. How does Taurus think and feel about this person, the one that is on their mind? Okay, yeah, you definitely think they're keeping tabs on you. You're probably right, because it's, well, you are right, because it's come up. It's come up. How else do you think and feel about this person? You think that they weren't showing their true self, they were like keeping shit from you, they weren't, yeah, being themselves with you. You may feel like they've gotten over you. You may feel like at some point they may want to compromise with you. Tell me more. Tell me more what you think and feel about them. Or maybe you've gotten over them. Okay, so well, you're missing them. You're thinking about them and missing them. Something about intuition, inner knowing that they're maybe going to reach out. Some of you, I feel like you think this person is traveling towards you. They want to come in with some kind of honesty and truth. They may be at some kind of crossroads in their life. It could be that they chose somebody else over you. They may, you know, with this crossroads in their life, it's like a choice. And with the grass greener possibilities, it's like this is somebody that may have, you know, wanted to explore their options. They thought the grass was greener on the other side, but it wasn't. It wasn't, Taurus. It was astroturf, weeds and dog shit for the most part. Non-committal, independent. Yeah, that's them. That's them. Okay. So let's. What else do I want to do? Let's just see what this person would want to say to you. Okay. What does this person want to say to Taurus if they could, if they were literally face to face with them right now? What do they want to say? What do they want to say? If they were brave enough and if they were face to face, what is it the person that's on Taurus's mind would want to say to them, please, Spirit? Okay. What do they want to say to Taurus? What do they want to say? I keep recalling our separation over and over. I lost myself before. So it may be that you have split up from this person before. With that, I lost myself before. Now they're losing their shit again. Tell me more about what they want to say. What's that? I am reminded of you by many things. So a lot of things, that it's like they're seeing signs and synchronicities. A lot of things are reminding them of you. It's like songs that they hear. If they, you know, hear somebody with the same name as you, or, you know, the same kind of hair, you know, somebody from the back, and they see, you know, like somebody that's like, oh, that looks like, you know, my Taurus. Things like that. They're reminded of you in a lot of things, like even if they're in the, you know, the supermarket, the grocery store, whatever, things that you would buy. They may even be cooking the same meals as you. I don't know why I got that. I just channeled that. It's like I feel like they're cooking the same meals as you, like your paella, your special paella. That's what I'm getting. Or what does it say? Paella. I hate that. Paella. It's not paella, it's paella. Well, it's fucking paella to me. Deal with it. So anyway, I feel like some of you, I think they're cooking the same stuff as you. I really do. Let's just see what else. What else do they want to say? I use my work as a way to move on from you. So they could just be stuck in their work. We did see that King of Pentacles on their side there. What else on the bottom? I wonder if you're enjoying life more without me. Well, you should know because you're the one keeping tabs. Sorry. I don't know what's wrong with me today. It's not the wine. This is literally my first sip. Now it's my second. Here we go. Alright, so what I want to do now is I want to go in with any sort of like distinctions about your person, that how you will know who it is, okay? So we're going in with the Soul Seekers here, and literally I haven't used this deck in like ages. For some of you, they've got issues concerning overthinking. They could be an earth sign like a Virgo, like over analytical in their head, indecisive, and somebody that's had options. But yeah, this deck, I bought this when I first started my channel in June of last year, and I just haven't used it since. I'm like, I just find it really bulky and everything, but it is a good deck. But it's really annoying, like damn. Okay, let's just see if there's anything about this person that stands out. What's that? Rebound. Some of you, it could be that this person went and hid in another connection right away, I feel like, as a coping mechanism to get over you. And I feel like that's never a good idea, and I feel really sorry for the people that, you know, end up having that done to them, because they're never going to live up to the other person's expectations. And it's like they'll be looking for your replacement, but they'll never get it because there's only one you, right? And then they'll start to resent that person for not being you. So it's like they've, you know, it's a really high expectation for the person that's being used as the rebound, you know, to live up to, which is really sad, actually. That happens quite a lot. It's just a way of like passing time, but then actually it hinders progress of getting back with your person if that's what you want, because then you'll see them with somebody else and you'll think, oh, they've moved on. Look how quick they moved on from me. Like I didn't even matter, you know? It's like that kind of thing. So, not good. Okay. What else? What else about the person? Inconsistent, blows hot and cold, ups and downs, erratic. Okay. Virgo. Sorry, I just had to say that. My sister's a Virgo and she is like so like that. Okay, risk, jump, take action in its way. This is somebody that may be quite impulsive. So kind of like an Aries, I guess. You know, somebody that sort of like acts first and then thinks later. What else have we got about them? Past life connection, soul tie. Well, we did have that Two of Cups, soulmate connection. What else have we got? Masculine, divine energy. So they could be somebody that was like in their divine masculine energy. What else? Career. Get to work, new job, focus on finance. This is somebody that's really into their job, you guys. Luck, good luck, positive outcome. There may be a positive outcome for this for you both, but I feel like there's been a lot of delays. It's like, you know, whenever you had arranged to meet with this person, you know, it's like things never went according to plan. It's like they either called off the last minute or something just came up, and you feel like this was the universe's way of saying, you know, this is not meant to be. But well, they could have been creative as well, so I've got that too. So let's just see What's the outcome? Let's just see what the outcome's going to be. Let's go in with this deck. What is the outcome for these two? I mean, will Taurus's person reach out? Let's just see that. Will they reach out towards Taurus? Okay, will they reach out for a reconciliation towards the lovely Taurus here? Will they reach out? Get in there. I have not got the patience to be a tarot reader. I really haven't. Alright. Will they reach out towards Taurus for a reconciliation? The person that is on Taurus's mind, will they reach out? Well, it's already over, isn't it? Why did that come up? So something about the ending. Oh, they want to... Right, so I feel like when it comes to the ending with you, right, what I'm getting is they want to drop their fears. So I feel like they may want to do something here. So they may want to get out their head over this. You're still their wish fulfillment. Yeah, they're all up in their emotions over you. So when it comes to the ending, I feel like they want to like get over the fears of this, or you know, because I feel like they may want to do something. Tell me more about their actions. Tell me about their actions when it comes to the Ten of Swords and the Eight of Swords in reverse. What is this? Yeah, look, look, look. The world. That is them wanting to repeat the cycle with you. You know, after an ending, which this is clearly, when the world comes up, this means that they want to open a new cycle with you because they feel like there was like, you know, the cycle wasn't complete with you. They want to complete it. They want to, you know, see how far this could go. Like, you know, they want to take this all the way to commitment. Capricorn energy. So yeah, there even could be a distance between you both. An age gap too. Tell me more about their actions. Oh, okay, so we've got Judgment in reverse. I feel like they failed. They know they failed to act at the right time, you know, to make a decision at the right time. Okay, and Queen of Swords in reverse. There's a sense of them trying to get over this, the hurt, the pain, but I feel like there's a part of them that they know that it's because they didn't act in time. They didn't do what was necessary. They didn't make the right decision. So they may have chose someone over you. They know they screwed up. There may have been some hurtful words from this person as well. Tell me more. They may have lashed out of anger. Okay, so I don't know if they're going to take action. They do want to repeat the cycle with you, though. That's what I'm seeing. I'm seeing that there's heartbreak here over what somebody did, and then there's this kind of like, they're not very happy. They're feeling pretty down just now. They're feeling depressed and heartbroken, but will they take action? Yes. King of Wands says yes. The King of Wands, you say yes. So yeah, action from the King of Wands. King of Wands is all about taking action. They're afraid though, but I feel that they're going to do it. Tell me more about whether they'll take action. Will they take action? As the Hermit. I'm telling you, some of them are Virgo here. Okay, they know your worth here. Some of you may have had children with this person, or children anyway. They are hopeful for something. So they're thinking, they're in their head thinking, trying to come up with the answers, maybe about how to act. Tell me more about the Hermit when it comes to their actions. What is the Hermit? Yeah, look, soulmates, they're thinking deeply about this, and they're thinking about coming towards you with something more stable. Okay. So after this ending, they want a new cycle, so they want rebirth here with you. There may be no communication right now. They could be single. Yeah, they want to start over. Look, Page of Wands. All right, so let's go in with, oh yeah, I wanted to do the outcome. In fact, let's just see what we get from the Oracle for the outcome first. Okay, so tell me about the outcome. What is the outcome for these two? Taurus and the one on their mind. What is the outcome for these two, please, Spirit? Alright. Competition, the other woman. Oh man. Alright, so what is the outcome between Taurus and the one on their mind? Is there going to be an outcome? We've got safety and comfort. I feel like they're missing the way you made them feel, like secure and comfortable and like they could be themselves. Okay, will there be an outcome between these two? What will the outcome be? A hookup and one night stand. It might start like that, who knows, and then look, it's going to rebuild. So your relationship will be connecting. So it could be that you have another hookup, you know, well, you hook up for one night, something happens, and then this is just you back together again. That's what I'm getting from that. Look, read between the lines, look for what's hidden. Look, proposal, commitment, love, strong affection. Oh, unfinished business. Yeah, there is. That's why they're coming back. They may have kept some kind of lies from you. But yeah, this is what is going to unfold. Let's just go in with the tarot and see what that has to say. Tarot, tell me about whether they will reconnect. In fact, let me just go in with my yes and no penny. Right, will they have a reconciliation? Yes or no, Spirit? It's saying no there. Best 2 out of 3. Saying yes there. Oh. And no there, so it's saying no. It might just be, I don't know, the coin needs to get with it. Will they reconnect for the long term? Will the outcome be good? Yes. Yep, they're returning. Wheel of Fortune, fated connection, past life, they are returning to you. Tell me more about the outcome. Tell me more. This may be hard work. I feel like they're carrying a burden since you've been gone. There's, I don't know, there may be silence between you or ignoring a decision just now. They're really, somebody's all up in their head. I feel like you're dealing with an overthinker here, whoever this is. Yeah, somebody that's in and out, wishy-washy. What the fuck? Pardon my language there. Alright, let's just start again, because I dropped a whole bunch. Yeah, look, success, and you're going to move forwards. Yep, you're going to be moving forwards. There's going to be some kind of communication that comes in with the King of Swords, like truth. Yep, something to offer. Yeah, they're coming back. They want to work this out with you, look. So after walking away from this commitment, what they had with you, or the potential, they're missing you, thinking about you with that 6 of Cups. So let's go in and roll the dice. Hold on a minute. Right, let's just see. What signs are we dealing with here, Spirit? You've got Capricorn. You've got Pisces. You've got Scorpio. You've got Sagittarius. You've got Capricorn again. Capricorn's strong. Capricorn's very strong. Gemini. Where did that go on the floor? That's Aries. Sag again. Let's just do 2 more times. Virgo. Told you. Gemini again. Alright, so that's the signs that have come up, and that is your reading, but this, I feel like I'm missing something here. I feel like I want to go in with what's the future. Okay, tell me about the big life-changing events for Taurus regarding this person. What are the big life-changing events when it comes to the person on their mind? When it comes to this situation, what's the big life-changing events? Getting over some kind of codependencies or dropping something toxic in your life. Getting over insecurities, getting over addictions. Being in your intuition. And there's a sense of like growing from this experience, like gaining knowledge, because the Hangman is hanging from the tree of knowledge, looking at things from a new perspective. Okay, so we've got death and rebirth here on the bottom of the deck as well, and making a decision about this. So that is the big life-changing event. Sounds exciting, doesn't it? Especially the Hangman, yeah. Alright, so I'm gonna like clear all this away and I'll meet you back here for the singles, okay? So meet you back here in a second, right here in a second, okay? Bye for now. Okay, welcome back to the singles. If you are joining me for this section, welcome back. If you're not and you've just joined me, then welcome, okay? I'm Rachel, this is Moonlit Channel Tarot. Thank you for joining me here, welcome. So let's just see who's coming towards you in love with your bonus love reading here, okay, Taurus? Who is coming towards the lovely Taurus, and how will they know who this person is? Who's coming towards Taurus in love? How will they know who this is, Spirit? Got Ice King. Could be an air sign. Somebody that is a boss, entrepreneur, detached. Sounds like a peach, right? Could be a Gemini, a Libra, Aquarius. What's wrong with my sarcasm today? You've got someone from the past. And you've got somebody that is quite controlling, manipulative. Let's just see what else. Anything else? Anyone else coming towards Taurus? Anyone else coming towards single Taurians in love? You've got money. So you've got money coming towards you in love. That's nice. Past life connection. There's a past life connection here. Deja vu, inner knowing. We've got friendship, friends, acquaintances, and networking. Okay. Doesn't sound very exciting, does it? Money sounds exciting more than this Ice King and this past love, that's for sure. So let's focus on the Ice King first, okay? Then we'll go in with all of the rest. So friendship, networking, balls to that one. Don't even know if I want to look that one up, but I will. We'll see. We'll see. Alright, so tell me about Ice King. Who is this person and how will Taurus know who they are when they come towards them? Tell me about Ice King, please. Boss, entrepreneur, detached, and emotionally detached, probably. But past life, that one there may be really good. So that I'll save the best till last, okay? Because that one seems quite promising, especially if you're looking for, like, you know, proper deeper connection. Now, some of you might just be looking for fun, but you know. Okay, tell me about Ice King. Who is this Ice King, and how will Taurus know who this person is? Okay, could be a fire sign. Somebody quite successful. So we've got Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Somebody that's going to be very attractive, okay? But there's a sense of this person maybe keeping something hidden from you with the moon energy. They could be a water sign, Pisces, Cancer. What else? Ooh, are they going to be quite combative? There could be a lot of competition for this person. You may, I don't know, you may have to compete for them, or maybe this person is going to be someone that's going to fight for you. Alright, tell me more about this. Tell me more about this. Oh, they could have family. There could be like a lot of feelings for this person. There's a sense of wanting to fight for this person. I feel like they're going to be very attractive with the Queen of Wands. Tell me more. Okay, King of Swords. They may be very smart. They could be, they're a business person for sure, so they are pretty smart here. But there's a side of them that does come across as like, you know, they may be very direct, very honest, maybe a little bit cold and detached and cutting with their words at times. There may even be conflict because of this, but we've got the Tower here, so there's something unexpected about the way you meet this person. Why is the Tower here? Why is the Tower here? some breakthrough in communication. Truth. What is this? What is this? That's far too freaking many. What's this one? Got Virgo energy here. Something about being withdrawn. Going within, getting the answer. Is this somebody that maybe likes to stay at home a lot? So how, I don't know how you're going to meet them. How is Taurus going to meet this person? Someone that's emotionally mature. How will they meet? Soulmate here. How, you know what? I'm not getting anywhere with that. How will they meet? Let me just see if there's anything. Tell me anything about this person, this Ice King that's coming towards Taurus. Anything about this person they should know. Like how they're going to meet, for example. Whatever it is, it's going to be unexpected. There's going to be something very unexpected about this. Divine Feminine. A fated meeting. Important connection, yeah. We've got the Tower. Very unexpected, fated meeting. A soulmate connection. Tell me more. Tell me more about Ice King. Reminds me of the Ice King from Adventure Time. The one with that little penguin. Gunther. Do you remember that? We've got freedom and surrender. We've got relationship connecting. So that you're going to have like, you may surrender your freedom for this person. There's a sense of feeling comfortable with this person. I don't know how you're going to meet, but apparently we're not to find out. But it is going to be unexpected. So if I told you, then that would take the surprise away, wouldn't it? Relationship is going to be connecting out of this. So you are going to have a connect. This is good, even though I was like disrespecting you, King of Ice, Ice King. Sorry, guy. But anyway, yeah, this could be a woman. Obviously, it could be a man. All right. So yeah, there's a sense of this going pretty well. But let's just see how will this connection go. How will the connection go between these two, between Taurus and the Ice King? What is the outcome for these two down the line? What's the outcome? What is the outcome for these two? What's the outcome? So this definitely looks like a new person. I don't feel like you know this person from what I'm getting here. What's the regret, motherfucking Five of Cups? Oh, what is this? Options, regret, and then moving on. What the hell is this with the outcome? Explain this outcome, please, Spirit. What is this? Seven of Cups, Five of freaking Cups, and the Six of Swords. Tell me about this. What is this? Someone's letting go of this. Why are they letting go? Why are they letting go? Why are they on my lap? Page of Swords in reverse. That just means that somebody... Okay, so there's going to be like no communication, but stalking. A lot of heavy stalking. Why? King of Pentacles. Shit. King of Pentacles. That's just... Oh, do you know what I'm getting from this? Right, what I'm getting is that I feel like this person's going to be too freaking busy for a relationship, and you may just get tired of waiting around for them, and then eventually maybe communication will drop off, and I feel like you may move on. Yeah, this person's juggling. They're juggling their career, their work, and a relationship, and it may just like not make it. You know, it might not make the cut in the end. So that's what I'm getting. Tell me more about the ending. The outcome. Tell me more about the outcome. I feel like the outcome is, it's like you two are a perfect couple. I feel like both of you could be like financially stable. And, you know, the King and the Queen of Pentacles are the married couple in the deck. So there's potential for this, but I feel like in the end you may just be like the Queen of Pentacles, focusing on your stability, what you have, knowing your worth. Yeah, you know your worth. You know that you're worth a commitment out of everything. Yeah, you know you're worth this. But I feel like there's a sense of you leaping towards something new. Alright, so let's just see what sign this person's going to be. Tell me about the Ice King. What sign, so that Taurus will know who to look out for and possibly avoid in the future. We've got a Capricorn, workaholics of the zodiac. A Sagittarius. We've got a Pisces. Leo. A Gemini. Another Leo. Leo strong. Let's just do about 3 more. A Scorpio. Another Scorpio, that's strong. So Leo and Scorpio strong. And an Aries. Right, okay. That's it then. Right, so let me just tidy this away. Let's go and focus on another one. In fact, let me just pause this and then come back. Okay. Okay, so let's go in with the friendship one now. Let's just see, why is friendship, acquaintances, and networking here? Do you know what? The hell with it. Screw this. I haven't got time for this, and you don't want to know about that either. Friendship, networking. Let's just see about money. It could be somebody rich coming towards you. So yeah, this one might be worth. Tell me about wealth, luck, and finances for the lovely single Taurians. So is this somebody with money coming towards them? What is this? Or is this just their own finances and luck? Is this a wealthy person coming towards them? Is this a wealthy person coming towards them? I don't know what it is, right? But that doesn't sit well with me. Like, you know, somebody that's like really rich or whatever coming towards me, say, not that it ever has, but, you know, like I've had, you know, people that are stable, but like I always find that I like somebody to be on my level or maybe just a little bit up, but for them to be like stinking rich, I just wouldn't be comfortable with that. Do you know what I mean? It's like, I don't know, I just wouldn't feel easy with it. Okay, tell me about money. Why is money, wealth, luck, and finances here? You're taking action towards something, or it could be a fire sign. Let's just keep going. Tell me more about this. You're walking away from money. Alright. We've got 2 kings here. King of Swords and the King of Wands. Fire sign energy and air sign energy. Okay, something about walking. Whoa, look at that. Oh, we got the Wheel of Fortune. Did you see the way that landed? Okay. There's something about fortune coming towards you. Okay, I don't know what this walking away from is. Tell me about the 8 of Cups. Why is the 8 of Cups here when it comes to money, luck, and finances? Why is the 8 of Cups here for Taurus? Oh, okay, so it's somebody that, I don't know, they're sorry for walking away. Somebody may be returning to you. Somebody that maybe did have money. Oh, is this the Ice King coming back? Is this the Ice King coming back? Tell me about this. Tell me about the Wheel of Fortune, the 8 of Cups, the Page of Cups, the King of Swords, somebody that you maybe tried to get over, somebody that would not commit. Why wouldn't they commit? Why wouldn't they commit? Oh, wait a minute, Queen of Wands. Because they thought you were jealous of their money? What? Is it? There's something about being jealous, what's the word for it? Jealous, overbearing, bossy, likes getting their own way. Or is this them? Oh, someone is unblocking you, or you're unblocking them. in the future. God, this is really complicated. Tell me more about money. What is this? There was conflict. Somebody may have done something unfair or feels like a situation was unfair. Okay, so this is something about a passionate new beginning, a breakthrough. Somebody who's heartbroken, I feel like you walked away from them. They're coming back, whoever this is. Oh, they want to mend this. So if there was some kind of conflict or whatever, they want to mend this. Tell me who this person is. Let me just see what's on the bottom. Got Cancer energy, Chariot. Yes, someone's coming back. I think it's the freaking Ice King. I really do. They're making a decision. They want to fix things. I feel like they feel bad for walking away because they had too much money. Or they just feel bad because they were more focused on their work, and then once you walked away, they probably feel like, you know, don't, you know, I fucked up with Taurus. I need to get that Taurus back. That's what I'm getting here. And they may have been somebody that's like controlling, like things their own way, that kind of thing. Okay, tell me more about this money. This big walking bag of money. Tell me about this situation. Tell me about this money, luck and finances. So this could be your luck. It could be that this person's really fallen for you. They feel heartbroken. This is your soulmate. This is the one. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. They were afraid. They hid in their money bag. They hid their head deep in their money bag so they could they may have thought you've gone off to look at your you know, or maybe they thought the grass was greener, I don't know, but there's a magnetic attraction between you, but they may be concerned that they know that you have options, and so I feel like they're coming back in fast. Friends, and they may have had friends that were like, or are gonna be, should I say, because this is your future. They may, some of you, it could actually be like literally like current energy or in the recent past, but it may be that they had friends that influenced them, or maybe you did, I don't know. We got player, strategic, addictions and healthy. Anyway, that's on the bottom of the deck. That means nothing. So I feel like this person's coming back. Let's just see what sign this money bags is going to be. Whoa, can you see that? There's some strange stuff. I've got Capricorn. Yes, remember the first one that came out for the Ice King? Wasn't that Capricorn? And I said the workaholics of the zodiac. It's them. It's a Leo, yeah. Gemini came up too. Cancer did too, didn't it? And I don't know about Libra. I can't remember that one. Pisces did. And Leo again. Let's just get one more. Yes, and Scorpio did. This is the same freaking person. I shit you not, the dice does never lie. The dice doesn't. That didn't sound very eloquent, did it? The dice did never lies. So there we go. Right, I'm going to clear this away. We're going to get ready for the past love. Get ready for past love. Okay, so past love is here. Coming back. Okay, so who is this past person, past lover? Who are they? Who is this returning? I'm sorry, I just had a thought. Is it the Ice King? Who is this past person coming back to Taurus? You gotta laugh, you really do. I mean, you can't take yourself too seriously. I mean, take what you do seriously, but not yourself. And definitely, you know, these kind of situations, it's good to have a laugh. Tell me about past person. Who is this returning, and how will Taurus know who this person is? Alright, past love. Who this? Who is this, please, Spirit? Who's the past love returning? Who's this past love that's returning to Taurus? Somebody that cannot get you out of their head, especially at night. Somebody that wants reciprocity with you. Tell me more about this person. Could be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Could be an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Could be a fire sign. There's somebody that's dropping their guard. Okay. They're getting ready to come back. So they're dropping their fears. They are definitely coming towards you. Tell me more about this past person. This is someone that may have walked away from you. Somebody that, like, it took some time to heal over this person. Or they did some healing. Or you needed space from them. They're in regret for this. There's a sense of them leaving you waiting. Maybe you sacrificed for this connection. We've got, what have we got? Pisces. That's the major arcana. We've got water sign, fire sign, earth sign, and air sign. So they're all here. They're all here. So this is somebody that may have been, like, inconsistent in the past with you. Somebody that was, like, you know, in and out of your life. Not really committal. Tell me more. Yeah, there's a fated connection here. This person's coming back. Sagittarius, Pisces, quite strong. Libra on the bottom of the deck. They want to come back to give you justice, commitment. So they're trying to manifest something here. They may feel like you may reject them, or there may have been an energy of them being bored and running around on you. And then maybe you heard about this, and then, I don't know, somebody that maybe you weren't talking to. So let's just see what we get from the Oracle. So tell me about this past person. Tell me about the situation and anything else Taurus should know about them. How will Taurus know who this person is? How will they know who this person is? Okay. How will Taurus know who this is? The one that you thought would break up forever. Freedom, surrender. Could be worth surrendering your freedom for, or you did sacrifice your freedom for them. The one that you healed over and released. The one that you swore you would never give a second chance to, or you thought there would never be a second chance with them. The one that had friends that maybe influenced their decision making. The one that you didn't like their friends, you thought they were assholes, basically. The one that was, like, focused on their career. You know where we're going with this. Oh, the one that could be really into music. There's something about music here that maybe you like the same kind of music. They liked music a lot. They listened to music. They talked about music a lot. They could play an instrument. They could be a musician. Could be in a band, something like that. The one that you had good sex with. Anything else? The one that there may have been some kind of legal disputes with. The one that you may have ghosted or they ghosted you. The one that was, you know, fitting in. They weren't really genuine. They were kind of like a bit phony and a bit fake. Like, depending on who they're around, they would change their personality whenever they're around certain people, which really annoyed you. And this person's going to call you. So you're going to hear from this person soon. They're secretly admiring you, so they could even be watching you. The one that had their own house, or you lived with, maybe. Okay, so what is the outcome? What's the outcome for Taurus and this person? What is the outcome for these two? Will there be a reconnection with the past person? Will there be a reconnection? I'm sorry if my voice goes in and out. I'm kind of like facing away from the camera whenever I'm shuffling. Alright, so will there be a reconnection? Well, there's definitely thoughts about it. They may want to come towards you with some kind of offer, like something tangible, small gift. They may be thinking about this. There's definitely they're thinking about it. They're on and off with it, on and off with it. Okay. I feel like they may want to reach out and say, look, hey, do you want to go for a drink or something like that, or for lunch? Yeah, they're going to leap towards you. So tell me more about the outcome between these two. Oh, what's the outcome? The outcome is very indecisive. It's like, you don't know. The outcome could be good though. With that, yeah, letting go. It's like a sense of letting go from holding on or holding back. Alright, so tell me more about this Four of Wands. They're watching. Yeah, this person's watching. So they may want to reach out in communication. So it could be that this person's been watching you for a while, Taurus, but I feel like they are going to come towards you with communication. They're going to let go from their insecurities and their fears and reach out. They definitely want, because there's already been an ending, they're thinking about a rebirth here. They may want to talk to you about the ending. They're in this Emperor energy, which is Aries, Taurus energy, so they definitely want to take control of the situation. Look, they're making a judgment call here, Scorpio energy. So they're making a big life-changing decision, and I feel like it's to bring this situation back from the dead. Okay, they're making a judgment call. Yeah, they want to move forwards with you. Look, they want to reunite with you, reunion, start again. Look, the world, oh my goodness, they have love for you still. You're their soulmate. Yeah, they want a new beginning. Whoa. So yeah, this is what they want. You're their person. Don't know how you feel about that. Only you know how you feel about that past person. Let's just see what sign they are. In fact, let's just see if there's anything. Is there anything else though that Taurus should know about this past person from the Soul Seekers? Is there anything else they should know? That they would know who this person is coming back. I was just drawn to this deck just then. I was going to kind of move on to the next, but the one that you thought would move, you would move on from and heal, maybe you did. Good grief, will you just get back in there? This is why I don't like this deck. The cards are kind of like, I don't know if you can see, they're kind of curved a bit. They're kind of annoying. What is this? Rejection, unwanted, left out in the cold. The one that made you feel rejected and left you out, they just ghosted you for no reason. Feminine, divine feminine energy. The one that's like, even if they're male, they've got that feminine kind of like energy about them. Planning, practical. The one that's very practical and likes planning everything. They like to plan, to make plans. And we've got romance, fairy tale, love, show off, wine and dine. The one you may have met online. Look for signs like feathers and things like that. It could be there's signs of loved ones, protection, warning you. No contact, not talking, silent, stone walls. So this is them. They may have blue eyes. Yep, blue eyes, okay. Or you may have blue eyes. Whoever this is that is referring to, that this is making sense for. If you've got blue eyes, it's you. Alright, so let's roll the dice. Let's just see what signs we get. What signs are this person from my collective of Taurus here? And this is a timeless reading, by the way, even though I did say the date, didn't I? It's 24th of March 2025. There we go. Anyway, Pisces. So yeah, just whenever you feel drawn to this. Aries, Sagittarius, Aquarius, Leo, Aries, I'm going to do 3 more, Sagittarius again, Leo again. Then Leo keeps coming up. Attention whores. And then we've got Virgo. In fact, I'll just do one more time. Capricorn. Right, okay. So let me just clear up, and then we'll do this card here, then that card, and then we'll get onto the all signs. Okie dokie. Right, so apparently you've got somebody kinky coming towards you, okay? It says control, releasing, taking back power, kinky in the bedroom. Kind of sounds like a bit of a narcissist to me. Anyway, who is this person, this freak coming towards Taurus? Who is this person? Who is this? Is this a person, or I don't even know what to make of this? Somebody that likes to treat you as an object, anyway, by the looks of it. Or will. Right. Tell me about control. This person's coming in. Could be fated. You won't expect this person coming towards you, or you may reject them at first. Could be a explains it. It could be a Gemini or a Virgo. Okay, could be a Sagittarius, could be a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. There's a sense of this person like manifesting you, or you. Okay, this is someone from the past coming back. This is someone returning. Tell me more about this person. Do we really want to go in there again? What is that? Okay, there's somebody that yeah, this is someone that's really selfish. I mean, it shows in the bedroom here. The Nine of Cups in reverse is somebody that is like, they're either like into their drink, they could be someone that's quite selfish and mean. They don't consider your feelings. There's somebody that, yeah, it could be a control freak, yeah. And with them being the Magician as well, kind of manipulative. Tell me more about this person that's coming back, this controller. You blocked them before. There's somebody that's quite, that has money. They could be a boss, an authority figure, a business owner, someone that's got money. Could be an earth sign. Someone that lives at a distance. Well, thank God for that. They're moving towards you though. Someone you had a painful ending with. There could be travel involved. There's something about this person coming back to you for a new beginning. Yeah, they could be coming towards you fast. Queen of Swords. They could be somebody that you cut out, or they cut this situation out with you. Could be an air sign. Somebody that comes across as like emotionally detached. Yeah, there's somebody that lives at a distance here that wants a new cycle with you. Okay, they could be younger or older. They could have children. If not, this could be you. They're watching you. Scorpio energy with death. May have had, yeah, obviously had an ending with them because they're a past person. But yeah, this is somebody that, I don't know if they were married or what. They could have been married. They could have had you as like a third party, but you didn't even realize it. Let's just see what we get from the Oracle here. Let's just see what we get from this. Tell me about this controlling person that's coming back. The one that likes to do weird, kinky shit in the bedroom. They've probably got one of those fuck swings or whatever you call it. That kind of reminds me of that. That's why I thought about that. Tell me about this controlling person that's coming back from the past. Friends, and then fuck off friends. I'm sick of seeing your asses. Right, so there's something about regret. So they made mistakes. Maybe they didn't tie the fuck swing high enough or something. I don't know. And it fell off the ceiling. God knows. So they're in regret about something. Tell me more about this person. There's a twin flame connection here. This is somebody that you may have travelled with, or they're travelling towards you. There's a distance between you and this person. Fated meeting. So you may have met this person online. You may have travelled to see them. They may have travelled to see you. But they told lies. They want to connect again with you. Relationship connecting, it says. It says that you're going to connect with this person again. unexpectedly. This person could be toxic. So they could have been a toxic karmic thing, but they want to return. All right, so they're trying to return to you by the looks of it. Let's just see. Let's just see what is going to be the outcome here. Let's see if you're going to go for this, if you're going to bite this bait. You're probably already screaming at me. Tell me about this person that is trying to come back to Taurus, the one that liked the kinky stuff in the bedroom, the one that lives at a distance. Tell me about this person. Will they have a reconciliation? Oh my goodness, why does that... It's saying twin flame connection. I guess that's what this Four of Wands is. It looks like... Does this mean they're in a relationship already, married, or is this what's going to happen? Oh, they're juggling. Okay. The one that was married. There you go. Or living with someone, or with someone for a long time. The one that's thinking about you, missing you. The one that was slow to commit. They're coming in with an apology. They want, yeah, they want reciprocity with you. You may end up committing to this person. Healing this, there's hope. You may end up getting back with this person, Taurus. This is going to be very unexpected. What's the Tower? Hold on. Why am I saying hold on? It's me that needs to hold on. Why is the Tower here? What is the Tower? Oh. Is it that they're planning, or is it that they're going to cheat? They're doing something. Oh, the tower. There was a tower between you before. But it's saying that this is going to be the outcome. So the outcome may be that they do something dumb and then they regret it. They do something dumb to end this and then they regret it. Tell me more about this Tower with the Five of Cups and the Seven of Swords. You withdraw from them. They're toxic, yeah. The truth comes out and you withdraw. You cut this off. Yeah, so I feel like just save yourself some time and don't go back with them. That's all I'm going to say. What sign is this person? If they like kinky stuff in the bedroom, I'm guessing Scorpio. We've got Sagittarius. Well, they're quite sort of free and liberated and adventurous, apparently. Not that I would know. And then we've got Aries. We've got Aries again. We've got Pisces. We've got Virgo. We've got Virgo there anyway. We've got Cancer. Pisces again. What the hell? Pisces. Capricorn. Sagittarius. Libra. Aquarius. Let's just do two more. Aries again. And Capricorn. No Scorpio. That's bizarre. Alright, so I'm just going to clear this up and then we're going to go in with the past life one. Okay. Okay, so last one, past life, knowing, deja vu, past love. Okay, I've given these a really good shuffle and let's just see what we get from this. I'm just going to shuffle them again though. There we go. Man, I just forget how tiring these readings can be. They really do drag on, don't they? Alright, so I've done two of these already today. Tell me about past life. Who is this person? Somebody that... Oh, I don't know if you turned your back on this person. They could have been at a distance, but I feel like you turned your back and moved on from this one. And they're trying to manifest you. It could be a Gemini. So Page of Swords is like, this is somebody that's just like not doing anything. Currently they're just watching. No communication. So we've got Gemini, Virgo. We've got air signs, Libra and Aquarius. As well as Gemini. We've got Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. What else? We've got Pisces. Yeah, there's no talking between you and this person. Alright, tell me more. So there could have been a distance, I don't know, but there's a sense of like this, somebody turning their back on this. Tell me more about this person. This is somebody that could be really attractive. There's a sense of this person being like really loving attention. Could be a bit of an attention whore. They know that they're attractive. They could find you attractive too. But there's something about their energy that's like, you know, they could be up in their ego. You know, they love attention. So somebody like that. There was attraction here. There was a painful ending. And currently there's no communication between you and this person. There's still feelings for this person, or them for you, or maybe both ways. There's a sense of planning something for the future here. Okay. So you may have planned a future together when you were with this person. Yeah, there was heartbreak. Fears in the head, regret. Yeah, the tower. There was a tower with this person, a really big heartbreak, yeah. Oh, this is like a really profound ending, like connection. Damn it, there's a fly in here already. I've had the window opened there. There's a baby fly. They're the most annoying. Like, they land on you, you smack them away. They land on you, you smack them away. They land on you, like the same place all the time. We've got Virgo energy here. We've got Scorpio, Aries. We've got Taurus and Libra. So I don't know if it's somebody that you withdrew from because you knew your worth. But let's just see. Okay. Tell me more about how Taurus knows who this person is. This was your wish fulfillment. For you, this was the one. You could have been the one for them too. They were kind of controlling. They may have had a temper as well. Tell me more about this. Tell me more about this person, a past life. So there's a sense of being left out in the cold. So I don't know if this person ghosted you all of a sudden, but there's like no communication. It's like there's ignoring. I feel like there was a decision here. It could have been over another person. We did have the Three of Swords on the bottom of the deck. I feel like you're trying to be, there could be a Leo, you're trying to remain strong here. You're trying not to reach out, okay? Because I feel like you're ignoring this person because of what they did. So you may have ghosted them. And you're trying your damnedest not to reach out. But that, you know, there is a lot of attraction and a really strong connection here. Yeah, I feel like you're sort of like exercising restraint. Yeah, there's a sense of you maybe waiting for them to reach out. So this was a very kind of like exciting new chapter in your life with this person. You thought that there was going to be, you thought this person was going to be emotionally mature enough to make a commitment to you. But they were kind of coming out as pagey energy here. Oh dear, Taurus, no. Let's just see what we get from the Oracle. Yes, I feel like they may have had a decision or something like that, and I don't know. I get the sense of you just like ignoring that there's a decision to be made or something, or they did, and then you just ended up ghosted them. You got fed up with them. Secret admirer, timid. So they may have had a secret admirer, or maybe you do. But I feel like this person could be admiring you from afar. Tell me more about this person, who they are. The one that's thinking about you and missing you, or you miss and think about. The one that was toxic. Yep, King of Wands in reverse. Someone that's manipulative and controlling, bossy. Temper, hot-headed, had their man period or period every day, I don't know. BMS is what I call bitchy man syndrome. But it's like, I don't know, it's like, you know, like women, we have that excuse, don't we? Like, I know there's men listening here too. I'm not like disrespecting men or anything. I just find it funny. But like, women have a period once a month, and they can be moody that once a month, but like, I've been with like, you know, had relationships with men that are like moody every day, and it's like, and I was like, what are you on your like period every day? And I just call it bitchy man syndrome, like BMS, you know. But anyway, we've got courage here. I feel like they're trying to pluck up some kind of courage and strength. You've been doing a lot of whole inner yeah, the one that ghosted you, yeah. Or you had to ghost because you weren't putting up with their crap, their toxicity. Tell me more about this. Let's shuffle around, shuffle to the end or whatever. We've got quite a lot here. Storm turmoils. So, I don't know if you ended up dating somebody else after this or they did, but it's a sense of like kind of moving on and healing and getting over this, but I feel like they haven't. They may have family, with this person. Yeah, this person's definitely keeping tabs on you. They had a third party. I feel like there was some kind of like divine intervention. You basically dodged the bullet, or you had protection. Cheating and broken trust. I feel like your energy went towards your career. No second chances with this one. Silence, yeah. Okay, so let's just see what the outcome's going to be. What is the outcome going to be for this person that's past life? Not just past life, past this life too, by the looks of it. Tell me about this past life. Oh my goodness. Damn. The one that had a choice over two people. I shouldn't be showing nudity, well, apparently, anyway. Alright, so tell me about the outcome. Is there going to be like a future for these two? Doesn't look like it. It looks like there's going to be more involvement. Yeah, there's a sense of like you trying to get over this person with that Queen of Swords in reverse. It's like you're still bitter and resentment. You have resentment towards them because of, you know, like the past wounds that they caused you. It's like there's still, you still haven't gotten over that, what they did to you. Yeah, third party. Oh, they got, you know, they gave you self-limiting beliefs. They made you feel like you weren't worth anything. You know, you weren't good enough. They're always going to be, look, hiding stuff from you, sun in reverse. There's a sense of not being happy. So I don't see, you're the emotional mature one. I don't see anything coming from this. That's just, I feel like you're being protected. This person, this could be a test. This could actually be a test. Let's have a look. They're definitely missing the sex with you. Look, there's blockages in communication. Communication will suck between you, and it probably did in the first place. They are going to come in with some kind of offer, though. But I feel like you're holding back. Yeah, you're not going to give to this. You're holding, you know, your energy very closely to yourself. There was a close cycle with this. I feel like you're stopping the new one. This person could have even been married for some of you. They're cheating and lying and yeah. Alright, so let's just see what sign they are. Let's just see what sign this person is. We've got Virgo, Taurus, like you, Aquarius, Leo, Aquarius, Gemini, got the Magician there, Taurus again, Taurus, Aquarius, Leo, Gemini, Pisces, Cancer, anything else, last two, Scorpio, last one, Libra. Okay, so that's the situation with that past person. I am absolutely drained, you guys. I am definitely going to bed soon. Right, I'm going to get ready for the all signs, okay, and I'll meet you back here, okay? Okay, you guys, so welcome to All Signs. If you're just joining me, welcome. I'm Rachel. It's Moonlit Tarot channel. Channel Tarot. God, I am tired. This is the last leg. Okay, so let's just see how the other signs feel about you, starting from Aries right through to Pisces. Okay, what do they think and feel about Taurus? Okay, Aries right through to Pisces. So I'm going to be using this deck here, and I'm going to be taking one or two off the top of this deck here, and I've already shuffled this deck. So tell me about Taurus dealing with Aries. What are their thoughts? Okay, love connection. They feel an intense connection with you. Okay, Five of Coins in reverse. They're coming back. Okay, so this person and you are in no contact. They're coming back. Yeah, there's whole inner growth. Okay, freedom, there's surrender. They may be surrendering to committing to you. Three of Wands. Yeah, they're moving towards you. Okay, they could be at a distance, but they're definitely coming towards you. Okay, so Taurus dealing with Taurus. Taurus dealing with Taurus. Knight of Wands. They're coming towards you. There's attraction. Are they a player though? Let's just see. Taurus dealing with another Taurus. Five of Wands in reverse. They want to fix some kind of conflict that was going on between you. Okay, so I feel like they're going to tell you some kind of truth, something that they hid. Could be about a family, or they want family with you, that they were dating, meeting someone new. They may want to tell you some truth, okay? That's Taurus dealing with Taurus, or you may just decide to date and meet someone new. Taurus dealing with Gemini. Taurus dealing with Gemini. Soulmates. King of Coins. Oh, that's a Knight of Coins in reverse, but why has this stopped? Your soulmates, but there's been a halt to this. Why? Chariot in reverse. There's obstacles, okay, there's some kind of like obstacles and delays, or there's a sense of things going out of control. It could be something to do with transport. Let me just get another one. Why is the Chariot in reverse? Okay. This person's like, I don't know, this is a new connection. This is a new connection. They could be younger, inexperienced. You could be going through something. Storm and turmoils. Ghosted. Did this person... Right. So for some of you, this Gemini ghosted you, but there's a soulmate connection. There was some kind of obstacles in this. It could be something about travel, and this is like halted for the time being. But there is a soulmate connection. Will they reach out? Will they connect? They don't feel like they have what it takes. Let me just have a look. They don't feel like they have what it takes to make this work. Yeah. They've just suddenly stopped. Ghosted. This person's ghosted, or you've ghosted them for some reason. Okay, so that's Gemini. Tell me about Cancer. Taurus dealing with Cancer. Taurus dealing with Cancer. They're waiting on you. They're waiting for something here. Or take it in the reverse, remember, it could be you waiting. Okay, King of Cups. They're waiting for you to come towards them with an offer, or to open up emotionally. Or do they feel like you're being toxic? Heartbroken. What the hell? Spying. So I feel like there's a sense of them waiting, not doing anything. They could just be watching you. They could be heartbroken. So there may have been some kind of ending. Or they want commitment with you. Cancer. I feel like this person, I don't know if this person was toxic, if they did something wrong and you just dropped them. This was a toxic connection. Cancer. Alright, so that's right. Leo. Tell me about Leo. That one doesn't make sense to me. I'm sorry. I am a flawed human being. I don't have all the answers. Tell me about Leo. They're coming in with some kind of truth here. Communication, a breakthrough. Give me another one. Okay. They may be wanting to heal. They may need some time. They may come towards you with communication about needing a break because they're juggling something, or they're indecisive about something right now, so they need some time. Okay, they don't know whether they want to commit. That's what it is. They need to think about this. They're relying on their intuition. or your intuition may be saying something. What is it? That they may be giving to somebody else. So they could be dealing with somebody else, or it could just be that they need a break to figure out what they want, whether they want to be in a connection or not. So let's see about Virgo. Tell me about Virgo. They're feeling lonely. They're feeling lonely. They want a new beginning here with you. 8 of Swords, but they're afraid maybe to come towards you. They see you as the divine masculine, whether you're female or not. Something about a house and foundation. They may want commitment. You may have lived with this person, or they may want to live with you. Yeah, they want a new beginning. They want to come back around. Okay, so Virgo is feeling lonely right now. They're missing you. What are we on? Libra. Libra. Tell me about Libra. Tell me about Libra. Okay, they're coming in with communication and truth. Anything else for the lovely Libra? 9 of Coins. They see you as somebody that's like very independent, you know, abundant. You check all their boxes. I feel like this person's single as well, or they maybe want to know if you're still single. They find you very attractive. They want peace with you. Yeah, there's a sense of them writing messages, you know, text messages, but not sending them. So I feel like eventually they will send messages to you, okay? So they're really wanting to reach out to you. So that was Libra. So Scorpio, tell me about Scorpio, your opposite sign on the zodiacal wheel. 4 of Cups, they're not very happy right now over the conflict. They're feeling a bit depressed. 8 of Cups, they feel like either you're emotionally detached or you walked away. New love. They feel like you've got somebody else. Snake, not what it looks like. What the hell? Divine timing, believe in right timing. They've got a sense of hope in the divine timing that you'll come back around. Snake is like they feel like they thought you were something that you weren't. You know, they thought you had promise in this connection, but then you changed on them or something like that. So that's Scorpio. So tell me about Sagittarius. Sagittarius. 8 of Wands. They're coming in with communication. Yeah, about starting over with you. There could be distance between them. Yeah, you're gonna hear from Sagittarius. Okay. They may have low self-esteem. Anything else? They're feeling incomplete without you. Okay. They feel like maybe you are focusing on your money and material stuff, but they're coming towards you. I feel like this person's got some kind of low self-esteem, but they're coming back around with communication. So that was Sagittarius. Capricorn. Tell me about Capricorn. Tell me about Capricorn. High Priestess. There could be silence between you and Capricorn right now. King of Swords in reverse. What is that again? Bloody hell. King of Swords in reverse. Jeez, why does it just escape me like that? Now I'm looking at the fly on the wall. I literally am. King of Swords in reverse. Oh, lying. Do they feel like you're being manipulative or lying or something like that? Alright, tell me more. 3 of Swords in reverse. They want to heal this though. They want to reconnect with you. They're going to take a chance on you, Capricorn is. Yeah, they want a reconciliation with you. King of Swords in reverse. They feel like you've been playing some kind of mind games with them, like keeping silent. But it's working. Whatever it is, it's working on Capricorn. Okay, you're going to get them back by keeping silent. So it's working. So tell me about Aquarius. Aquarius. They're making a big decision. Judgment. They're taking control of this decision. Could be that they want to bring this back around. Yes, 6 of Wands. They're coming in with... They want success, okay? They want success. They find you attractive. Shapeshifter mimicking. Oh, I hate those snake ones. Friend and influencing. Fuck off. Sorry. I've been dealing with that card all blood throughout your read. Compromise, making changes. So there's going to be some kind of compromise, making changes. They're missing your attention. They find you attractive. They want success with you moving forward. So let's see about Pisces. Taurus dealing with Pisces. Taurus. Shit, not that many. Really, Pisces? Really? Taurus dealing with Pisces. Oh, they're indecisive. They're trying to make some kind of decision. They're at a crossroads over this right now. Oh, but they want to fix this. They do. But they're at some kind of crossroads. They're about to take a leap towards you. Mask, not showing true self. So they kept themselves hidden. This is a fated connection with Pisces. 8 of coins. They want to work on this. The sex was amazing with them. Okay, they feel like you were really good in bed. So there we go, Taurus. That is your reading. It took a long time, an hour and a half. Wow, that's crazy. But obviously this is going to be time stamped, so you can watch whatever segment you want. And, you know, like, I mean, I usually speed things up anyway. But yeah, so thanks for being here, Taurus. I hope that you enjoyed this reading and it helped in some way. And thanks for being here. I really appreciate your time. Thank you guys for being with me. You take care, and I will talk to you soon. Bye for now.